I'm almost close to 200 subs. But today, this is the Los Angeles Lakers Rebuild episode 2. Los Angeles Lakers Rebuild episode 2. On this episode, we are going head-to-head with John Morant. Actually, we're going to go head-to-head with Zion. So let's get into it. Against the top NBA future. There we go, as we are we're gonna play this game against there's something that's gonna happen. We are not playing. There we go. So we get Zion tonight. As we are the best team in the league. Minus the Brooklyn Nets, but I think we're better. Be a tough task as we're going up against the Pelicans.
And nothing. Hey Kevin, last season there is a lot of character on this team. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron Davis, the incredible forward trio. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there at left side. And it's Adams in at the 5, home in the paint. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Nifty move. And it's laid in by
Anthony Davis. What a pump.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up.
The pump fake by Davis on Zion.
With the Clippers, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent.
Zion down low to Brandon Ingram.
I thought they looked overmatched.
Schroeder is the primary.
Rest of this and hard. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the most
Ingram, good defense on LeBron, but LeBron forces a foul. Sorry, LeBron's good. LeBron misses that.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. And what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Over to the wing.
This team is young and great.
That one goes in.
A work in progress, but LeBron needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
LeBron inside, tough finish.
So many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim.
Ball slams it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Ball gets off the floor with such ease.
80. Got us pick.
He's coming off the 19th game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
I don't care about the double team.
It wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the
This Pelicans team.
So it's the Pelicans now, and this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end. I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Now here's Davis.
AD with the
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean,
AD, the second candidate for MVP.
Last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Should have been in backcourt.
the arena against them.
Ingram inside.
Trusted one another to make the right play. And the crowd didn't seem to phase them at all. They knew what their game plan was and they followed it accordingly.
Here's LeBron.
Alley-oop to Davis.
And Davis finishing it off.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
That's tipped.
Schroeder says, give me that.
Schroeder with the ball. Now
Right to LeBron.
LeBron throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And Davis sends it back.
On the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Davis for 3.
Davis has got 9 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is. From
Davis
such an
with the block.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up play. And that's where his game is headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball finds Ingram. Will it go? That one doesn't go. LeBron with some nice deep.
LeBron pushing it inside.
3 for 3 and looking sharp.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. It's not going to go for it. As the Lakers the other way.
Good defense from Davis. Casey. 3.
Goes to James.
They've wasted no time
They started out great as Anthony Davis
into their offense.
is the
And Ball, who
defense.
brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing here by 8. In the corner, it's Ingram.
Oh,
Williamson outside.
Zion inside.
Set back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
James.
To Drummond.
Caldwell
Oh, here's
to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. The 3. And
KCP from downtown.
They have gone full throttle from the opening.
The
No
defense.
signs of letting up. Man,
The defense is showing up for LA.
now a timeout called by New Orleans.
and LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
So we're going to simulate those 2 shots.
Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all
AD
the experienced team
missing that. AD though gets it back and in. Anthony Davis is a dog.
during these kind of runs, he's only been short.
Here's Ball. And that one,
Trying to block that.
Ball's got 7 points.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, ball absorbs contact very well.
AD. Ah. Ref. Stop crying. That gives me an opportunity. Get that out of here.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
AD.
James finds Davis.
Thank you, Braun.
Finished off by Davis.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive and
Zion.
early control in this game.
Give him the ball.
Plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 8 points for him.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Watch this. 80. Set the screen. Got you, bro.
Against Ingram.
Tough screen.
By James.
Hey. Breath.
Now here's Ingram.
I got us.
Points for him last game against the
Ah, dang.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
Let's try this again, AD.
inside.
There you go, AD.
Let's
Nice shimmy.
the basket for the Lakers.
So tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Ball with the bucket.
Let's go. On these plays.
He just worked San Antonio in that last game.
I can take it myself.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the
Let's
field.
go, AD.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Ball gets to Adams. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The shot.
Ingram's on.
Ingram's got 10.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Mine's coming in. Watch
Here's
this.
James. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by
Zion with the miss. Brandon Ingram, who's been on fire.
18 things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Now the pass to Matthews. He's looking
Give
for
me that.
Hero and finds him. Here's the three. Pelicans pull it in. And a fast breakdown for the Pelicans. Ingram's running.
Ingram throws it down.
And that athleticism on display. Ingram, something special on the move.
Lakers leading by 7.
Get him down.
Harold down low. Hernan Gomez covering.
Block.
New Orleans pushing it up now. Three-pointer. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Nice.
A lot of shooting is confidence, and they're hard showing plenty of it on this rise and fire.
Harold inside.
Puts it in.
And how about breaking out the statue of
Hey, man.
on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead.
Good job, Harold.
Right.
Thanks.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off
Alexander can force the left hand.
Great stuff.
The tough.
All about
to the paint. Here's Harold. He
Hairball.
makes good on
Now he's just.
Looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Pass to
Good.
Hernan Gomez.
There you go, Ingram. I got you on that down, boy.
Roll against Ingram. Nice again. And contact out.
Hey, bro.
So he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And in spurts, you can live with Hernan Gomez at the 5.
yeah, you can. He's got that old school game, GA, that back to the basket.
Harold has 6 points
Compete.
off the bench.
Count on him to make the right basketball play.
Here's Ingram.
Look at the defense from Wesley Matthews. It doesn't matter. Ingram's taking over.
He's still getting his weight up. Looking pretty strong that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Ingram is tough.
What he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Harold, the pass to Horton Tucker. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle.
My bad.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up.
Ingram.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off with the leg.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards,
Come on, Bear.
particularly here to start the game.
Look at this screen. Move out the way. Lob.
Loads it up there for Harrell. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ
Let's put on the starters.
slash is impressive.
Here's Alexander.
Oh! Come on, boy, don't jump.
Move was out of this world. Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was...
Harrell!
And Harrell slams it in.
Oh,
Caruso to Harrell.
on a ridiculous offense.
That's...
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
Need at the rim by Wesley.
It's for him.
Counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams
Harrell with
working to get
literally.
cash in.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Alexander Walker. His last outing, he had 18 points. Intense shot. The shot's good from Hayes. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harrell!
Slams it in.
To end the quarter.
And physicality. Harrell can certainly overpower opponents offensively.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They kept going to him. Great, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game.
So his area of growth on the defense.
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye.
KCP wide open. To start this quarter, KCP.
Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Good screen. Here's my speed.
Match up these sides, just keep pounding it in there.
On a moment now to reset the lineup.
Shootout, you can use your speed.
Fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. He got Hayes. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Hart is out there with Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker into the point. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office, you can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is...
Then a shooter to the basket.
You can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team. I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steve
Davis.
be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with blocking. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
Drummond can't set the screen. I got you.
Roll.
Drummond!
There's the alley-oop through.
Well, you just gotta respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it to the hoop.
Pelicans trail by 7. Alexander
Lakers defense can just increase.
Ingram attacking. And it's sent back by Drummond. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. The first one falls.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the basket.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's James.
Yeah.
Off the bench,
Let's go.
man in. James has got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't
Shoot that time.
coach knows the
Alright.
game, and that's why he's
Get that out of here, bum.
just getting him the ball and letting him go.
Rick.
And battling hard on the glass.
KCP, I see you.
Advantage.
Better make that.
They get it back.
Give me it. Ooh.
Pass it to Schroeder.
There you go.
Movement here by the Lakers. And they double up Davis.
I'm wide open.
Pope with a wide open look. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead for New Orleans. They've gone 3 of their first 5
I
shots.
need to carry this team.
Second quarter.
And
All
dang.
four missing.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little.
Ooh, give me that.
Here's Davis.
Ooh, good jump done, boy. Can't run me.
Bracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is
What
terrific
you doing? Ooh.
on these challenging finishes.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. To stop the run. And slams up by Ingram.
Wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Here you go.
James, the bounce pass,
Ah.
taken away by Hayes.
I got it.
And now the Pelicans on the break.
Here, Hart.
Ingram's running.
Let's go.
You gotta respect Hart's range. If you're,
Go.
he's proven to be dangerous from distance.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate,
There you go, bro.
reiterate,
Let's go, AD.
if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely.
Come here.
In the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
I'm pulling that.
Davis for 3, Caldwell Pope. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of it.
KCP's on fire.
His 5th three-pointer of the half. Building it up.
Here's
Oh, good screen.
started by Caldwell Pope.
Give it to me.
Hart the pass to Williamson.
Let me get it right past Davis.
Johnson
There
in.
goes it. Johnson.
He feeds it to Ingram.
Good ball movement.
One is good. He's on.
Leads to Alonzo 3.
How about that? When ball is drilling big threes like that, it's fun to watch.
And here's James.
LeBron misses that. Davis steps it in.
Work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of
Davis is on fire. 21 and 7 and 3.
Pelicans trail by 9. Ball. The
Nothing to see when Davis is in the paint. Ingram
Ingram. Goes long.
throwing it down.
It's LeBron.
Oh, LeBron.
Williamson.
Straight away against Zion.
Off the right iron and down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? And he-
Davis can just tip it in.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
Johnson, the Pelicans are firing right now.
No good. Lakers.
Oh, who got me? I'm running the floor. Oh, I'm inside. I'm shooter.
There's the pass to
Hey,
Davis. It's stolen by Johnson.
let me try that.
Transition. It's Ingram. Here we go. Because we have no time at all on that one. Ingram's got 28.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this
Oh, I'm gonna take this personal. Get over here. Oh,
Here's
And-
James. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
I got Zion. I got Zion.
Pass to Williamson. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feedback time from Ball.
Good shot, Zion.
Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You got me.
Outs it up for Davis.
Oh,
The alley-oop slam.
Fantastic vision.
oh.
Always cognizant of everyone around.
Good lob. Thanks.
Trail by 8.
Thanks, LeBron.
And here is Ball. He's got 12.
Whoa.
Counts.
Yeah, you can see the defense
No foul call.
allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision.
Let's go.
A little more than a half court, but he can prove from range, and that will open up drive lanes, and he can take advantage.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You know, Greg, we know there's some finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in
THD.
athleticism. I think you
Dang.
should right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomized that. LeBron,
Bledsoe.
that category.
Rick.
A guy like
Give me the ball. You know what? I got it.
you into the tension when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's
I got us.
and some very
THT.
and the Lakers lead by 6.
Now, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensive.
Hart, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against you like that.
Caruso.
And he could not get
Going to line.
out of contact, and he'll go to the line for
Just know how to make my 3.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
2 for 2.
And good on the second, so it makes them both. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Adams.
Good passing.
Nice speed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets.
Who's the screen for?
Inside the paint now.
Cruz.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away.
Get that out of here.
You look at James, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year.
Wesley Matthews, quick pull up for 3.
All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly
Ah, my eye, ref. What the fuck?
to be in this contest this season.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very
Tough. Lonzo. LeBron's impressed by the Pelicans.
shooters in this league right now.
So the pick, I got us. Good screen.
Looking for an opening.
Ah.
And the layup off the glass. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
Give me that.
One away.
Told you stop playing with my
It's
defense.
Matthews on the wing. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with a 3. And again.
Told you to stop playing with the Lakers defense.
Focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Hart gets to Adams.
Oh, I got us. There you go, Bledsoe. Set the pick.
Here's Bledsoe.
Oh.
He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Look at the defense.
Caruso. Harold the pass to Matthews.
Wesley Matthews, 4-3.
Not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and
6 points.
from three-point range that you just...
Bledsoe.
That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim.
Harold.
And Harold snaps it in.
Caruso. The Caruso.
Punishment.
To Harold. That is a two-handed slam.
Now Ball. 16 points for him.
Oh, I got us. That's him. Give me that.
There's no doubt they've been the stronger team.
Oh,
A plus
Matthews.
down advantage tells you all
Caruso. Good ball movement.
by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break.
That is perfect offense. Leads. Give me that.
Away.
Like I said, you give me that, Harold. 16 off the bench.
Sweet of play. But
Montrezl Harrell has come to play.
Exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Bledsoe, here we
Get out of here.
And Adams kicks the ball. Hernan Gomez against Davis. 5 to shoot.
Bledsoe.
Bledsoe's got 6 in the quarter.
A lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
James.
Oh,
Davis.
I got us. Shooter.
And that one falls coming off of
Let's go.
Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Bledsoe. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The
Lakers ball.
I had a chance to look at the...
That is perfect.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up 29 points a game.
Good defense. Bless me, Bledsoe.
Stats don't lie. Absolutely. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And James drills them both.
And they're really getting...
23 for Davis, 23 for LeBron. They are really showing.
Here's Bledsoe.
Bledsoe inside. The Pelicans can fight though.
To this point.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Come on, let's go for the screen. Lob.
By LeBron.
Ooh.
Just throws it down.
I can't think of a better partner than having a pick and roll than Davis. Sets hard screens and has the soft hands to match.
Pelicans trail by 20. Passes it to Hernan Gomez.
Got us. Oh.
Shot by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, just solid work.
You know what? But I remember that. Davis says, give me the ball.
2 hands on that stop.
Set the screen. I got it. I got us. One.
Her passes to Davis.
And one.
Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 2 rebounds in this game.
Nope, off.
And it's New Orleans scoring again.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Too easy.
A jump hook. Drummond dishes to James. Takes it out to Schroeder.
Should have leave Shooter wide open.
It's James picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists now.
We simulate pass this quarter right into next quarter. Give me that.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the
I
Pelicans.
got us. Wow.
18-point game. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pick.
Oh, I got us.
Schroeder is out there with Contavious
Okay.
Pope. And it's Drummond in at center. Williamson. And Davis sends it back. And here we go.
LeBron, the tank.
LeBron throws it down.
So whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. It's a fantastic evening for him.
Defending.
The double team. Good shot by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe from deep.
To go from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got 13.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Loads it up for
Davis.
Now you pass him, dunks it down.
Strong
Shooter to Davis.
fine. He presents more problems than an opponent has answers to.
Schroeder against Ball. Shoots from the elbow. It's Drummond with the rebound.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around
Oh my God.
at the basket.
LeBron.
He just broke his ankles.
I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Dropping him.
Tripping over their own feet. I mean, all his moves are working.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket.
Oh, I got us.
Everything
Oh.
he can.
And they double up Davis. It's stolen by Adams.
What a play. Ingram looking to get some revenge. Oh my God.
The official call.
Brandon Ingram.
3-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Pure scorer. I mean, the key, as always, is confidence. When Ingram plays,
Oh,
he's
I need a screen.
taking over.
Good screen.
Drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks
Oh.
and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So he had a
And
very
one.
unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very...
Let's go.
But really, each view... in its own way.
Yo, what's up?
The New York
LeBron, ADS 31.
I'm true to go and play for Pat Riley and to then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand
The Lakers defense.
was also a really cool
Oh.
experience as well.
Switch.
Take a petition
There you go, Adams.
for me to get the
Take back. Oh,
Yeah, right.
in the back.
The size and skill set of Paul is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late.
Yes, I'm not playing it right now though, so stop asking.
Thoughts on playing against Pope?
Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
And he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
And it's Williamson missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
I got us.
And then,
Nah, you're good.
Oh, come on. All the fame.
I thought you were asking me to play Fortnite.
James has no problem throwing it down in style.
It's stolen by Schroeder. James outside.
Next thing you know, this guy's gonna be like, I bet he wants
Trying to get over.
LeBron.
Open that time. Made it look too easy. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
How?
Ball field
I was joking, bro.
down low. Kick out to Adams.
Then this man's probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, can you get me?
6 to shoot. To the inside. And Adams with the basket.
Like,
And the Lakers call time here.
And the talking there, honey, it's going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
switch.
Adams.
Nobody cares.
In there and kicks.
Have a bad life.
That's points.
yeah, how about the stick to
I'm just kidding.
possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Good rebound.
Outside for Davis.
I got us.
Second good on the way in. Davis has got 10 points.
Like, bro, I do play Fortnite. I just don't want to tell him. Lol.
Has them in position to grab the double.
A floater.
What?
Ball with the bucket.
They're consistently finding
What will you do?
side and taking full advantage.
And one.
And Davis can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 20. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Great open look there. 13 points in the game.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of hit
Ron,
the block. And boy, was he open.
what are you gonna do?
Lobbed up there for
Oh, good mob.
Stuff the alley-oop.
Just an outstanding recognition by Drummond, rolling like a boulder to the rim and getting the ball.
Good thing this kid doesn't know I have Fortnite. Like, bro, I was waiting for you to leave so I can say it. Lol.
Pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And they double up Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 37.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Here's Ball. That shot is
Give me that.
good D by Drummond. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so
Oh, good job.
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit
80.
to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
I got us. Hand me the ball,
Here's Ball.
bro.
He's got 20. And it's Ingram missing.
Whoop.
LeBron against
Good pass.
Schroeder's got 12 in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Ingram. And he wills hit one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for this. Will this team to victory. And not hard to see why
AD
giving up points on this run. Just
give it.
good looks from in close.
I think that guy's left. He was actually annoying. Like, I'm glad he left the stream. As we get into the final quarter, there's 6 minutes left. Zion! LeBron has 40. I can defend you, LeBron. Are you sure? Who's?
That's just a great keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Good defense.
Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside for Caldwell Pope.
KC has 11.
Caldwell Pope's got 20 points.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Here's James. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson in the post. Davis is there. Adams, the pass to Williamson. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Drummond's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Face up. There you go, shooter.
Davis. Shooter kicks to Davis. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say nice touch by Adams. And the Pelicans making a change here. Wonder's checked in.
Where's this dude guarding me?
Oh! And it's Davis with the jam.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
The Pelicans shooting about 47% here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Johnson.
That's Davis's fourth.
He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on 3?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more 3s than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit.
That's AD's triple-double.
Free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to... They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis.
Oh, Davis!
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
The poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends.
Ron picks up his 9th rebound of the game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first
LeBron.
2-game homestand.
Davis. Triple-double tonight.
To get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Schroeder. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay.
Which James Johnson doing?
Coverage that time.
Out to the wing. Lots of room. And it's LeBron.
Triple-double for LeBron.
LeBron's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Block shot. Here's Davis.
Davis.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
It's got to be the best Anthony Davis game.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Thanks.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity.
And won 51 against the Pelicans.
15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hernan Gomez is checking for New Orleans. And that one.
Davis had 52.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is, these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Johnson at the elbow. And that one drops for him. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
LeBron to end this quarter. Look at the tough defense.
In the post. Over Marshall. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. 13 feet.
Lewis, step back.
A rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers controlling the game. Lets it by James with the bucket. LeBron's got 46 points.
I mean, you better stay up on James. He's always ready to pull up when the D isn't up on him.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Marshall. And the layup.
Tough.
Marshall's got his first points in this one.
How about the burst in that first step? Just right to the wrist.
And plenty of contact.
Foul by LeBron.
2 free throws coming.
Marshall gets fouled.
Gets called for the foul.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the fouls.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough. Either put me on that list, let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching range, it feels like head coaches this season, you know, teams need to hire the best candidates. No one's saying anything different than that, but the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Here's Los Angeles now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here,
That's big.
rushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win.
Lakers ball.
Not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
50 for LeBron and AD tonight.
We'll see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
Pulls up. That one misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Another one goes.
52.
And he's up to 50.
LeBron and Davis combined for 52 and 52.
To the inside.
What a game.
Gomez and denied.
Drummond with the block.
It's Caldwell Pope.
KCP.
Rim with the two-handed.
That's game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And it's contagious.
No foul with 1.1 remaining.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
But the game is over.
So it's Los Angeles.
LeBron and AD combined.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
LeBron with 52. Anthony Davis had a block on Zion. Can we just talk about Andre Drummond's plays? He had 4 blocks. Just really, this Lakers team is full of defense. The relook, oh, there's a block.
Oh yeah, we take all this shit here, lip slipping on the car. What a kickback.
I'll be it for the stream.